Oh yeah, building. I forgot about that. Hello everyone, my name is Chai and welcome to the second episode of my survival series. Today, because it's the second episode, we're just going to get a few resources set up. I don't actually have much in the way of gear at the moment. I think I've got like most of a set of iron and like maybe a few tools. But we really do need to get like some actual stuff going. I don't want to die. Like, yeah, it's not hardcore, but like resetting all that progress is not ideal. And I do need materials and stuff for more builds down the line. We're taking it slow, but not that slow. I also want to set up a nice food source. I have a plan for a really fun food source down the line, but I do not have the materials for it at the moment. They're in the nether. I need quartz. I'm not excited for that. We're going to deal with that later. But I do want to set up a little bit of a fishing system, a little place to fish. I think it'd be cute. I think we could figure that out all today. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content, and let's get on with the video. I do want to widen this cave out, so I might bring this over in this direction and lower it a little. Because I think that could be neat. And this mountain is fairly— oh yeah, you're gonna shoot me, and I forgot to put my shield on. Can you not do that, buddy? Okay, he's quite rude. We're gonna have to neutralize him at some point, but that's later's problem. Alright, good sir, we're just gonna scoot you a little bit elsewhere, and if you could not— actually, can you hit me if I'm in this boat? Oh, you can't. We can neutralize you right now, actually. You've got really bad aim, buddy. See, it's my friend! We're in a boat together! Hi, friend! He's in pain, emotionally, I think. He's my friend, though. It's okay. Now that our little friend can't hurt us anymore, we should be set to go and dig a bit of this out so we can get on with the build. This is kind of what I have planned out for the mine entrance. I was thinking that maybe this town or something popped up around this dungeon as like a kind of touristy thing, but then they all left, which is why everything looks worn down. Or maybe they're just not getting as much traffic as they used to. Either way, this is going to be a dungeon. It's going to have dungeony bits in it, hopefully. And one of those bits will be a staircase all the way down to bedrock so I can go mining for diamonds and other goodies. This entrance right here is just like a sketch of maybe kind of the shape I'm going for, but instead of solving for that right now, I'm putting it off and I'm going to continue digging this a little bit further down, both down in this direction and then down, like, vertically wise. How's the construction going, do you think? Do you think it's doing well? Not great, okay. Have one of those projects that gets really carried away really quickly. Now, I've been doing a lot of digging and I've been getting a lot of cobblestone, but I don't really build a lot with cobblestone. Most of the time you have to smelt it to do anything interesting with it, or you could get silk touch. I don't have any of the infrastructure for silk touch. I don't have cows, I don't have sugarcane farms set up. I basically just have this one guy, and that's it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get enchanting, I think. Looks like we are going to still be mining for a bit, but this time we'll be doing it with an iron pickaxe just to save a little bit of time. We're not gonna dig out the whole tunnel either. Oh, is that a zombie villager? Hold on. Buddy! Buddy, you came at the right time. Come here. Come here! Come here, buddy! Hi! Hi, do you want to get in a boat? Oh, you hit like a truck. Hello! Huh! That sword does not mess around. Okay. Ow! That was really rude! Oh, you can go over with our little friend. That's gonna kill me. Okay. Well, that marks the 4th death of this server. How much stuff did you pick up? At least you're in the boat still. You're under a thing. You'll be fine. Don't mind me. Oh, apparently do mind me. I just wanted my arrows back. Why are you a librarian now? You were a cleric 2 seconds ago. Stop changing professions with every murder. He can stay there. He's just gonna stay there, and that's okay. You are so mean to me. You are so cruel and unkind. We're gonna dig a bit more of a reasonable staircase down from the big one. And hopefully this can get down to bedrock a bit faster than the large one will. Wow, this is so much faster. Who could have guessed? I think it might also be fun to get a railway in this, so I can just ride up and down, but that's for future planning. I leave my careful little strip mine staircase for 2 seconds and I'm already lost. I have no idea how I got it here. I'm scared. I want to go home. It's fine. We got a diamond though. Everything's worth it. I'm scared. Is it up here? Did I come in through up here? That's... Why is there a geode? I'm busy trying to unlost myself and there's a geode here. That is new building blocks though. And I do like some smooth basalt. I want to go home. Why? I mean, we might as well, if we're here, we might as well take advantage of it. This can be used to cure that zombie villager we saw. Ah, it's raining. It's okay. We're good. We found home. In addition to needing leather for bookshelves, the food situation is getting a little bit dire, so we're gonna head out and start searching for some cows. You are not a cow. Please stop. Thank you. You are also not a cow, but you are very cute. That's not a cow! That's not a cow! That's not a cow! Ah! You aren't a cow, but you are edible, so I will be taking you. You aren't a cow. You're not. Maybe in the sparser area there will be cows. This is a little disappointing, I'll be honest. I mean, I'll take it, but there's not much. Is that a cow? I heard you. Unless you're a really convincing parrot. Cows! Cows! And chickens! Hello! Hi! Actually, if I put you in a boat, don't you want to go in boat with your mother? Excellent. Can I just like... Oh, this is excellent. This is lovely. Now, while we wait for this to take off, because that'll increase, we do have the sugarcane, which I have kind of set up. You can see it through the leaves there. But I do want to build a sort of library to hold the enchantment table in. I think I'm going to build it on this side of the river. We don't really have anything there quite yet, and I'd like to see some stuff on both sides instead of just on this side. I've decided that you don't need to watch me dig another large space in this cave for this episode. You did that enough earlier, it's fine. Here I'm working with a little bit of oak and stripped oak log. I think it looks pretty neat. Oh, apparently I'm getting distracted by coal. Come on. That's copper. You don't even build with copper all that much. Thank you. Of course, the moment I say that, I go and build a slightly coppery roof. But we ignore that. Eventually, I am planning on getting some bees set up so that I can properly wax these, but I have yet to do that. So we are waiting on that. It can stay blue. Blue's a nice color. I don't mind it. I'm not specifically looking for the orange, and I think that would be the most off-putting of all of these. Something that I really wanted in this build was this archway. I wanted you to be able to walk both through this back section here and to the other building, and I wanted you to be able to walk under this, so maybe we could have more builds there later. I don't have Lightmatica. All of this was just referencing an image from a creative world I was building. I probably could learn to use it, and I probably will at some point, but for a smaller build like this, I don't find it that necessary. especially because most of what I'm building is just the front, and again, I can just use it like an image on my phone for that, so it's not too big of a deal. Again, we're just gonna wait for this to oxidize. I didn't feel like leaving it out there for much longer, so it's just gonna stay here, and eventually it'll look nice. Now that the outside of the build is done, I do want to take a look at the interior. Currently, there's nothing. There's nothing on both sides. I have a few vague ideas for elements that I'd like to include. For example, I'd like to have the enchantment table sunken into the floor, but other than that, I don't really know. I do need to start digging out this space though, so that we can actually put stuff in here. There's an enderman outside, but I'm only allowing myself to adopt one hostile enemy per episode. Anyway, this is the general shape I want of the room. I probably could press that ceiling a bit higher, but I'm a little worried about the proximity of the ground outside. Yeah, there's 2 blocks, so I can't go much higher, though I do want to. I'm thinking maybe like a mural here could be cool, right in front of the enchantment table. We also got this pathway over to this section. I have done no work here. There's nothing to report. I've been playing Pokemon recently, and when I went to the cow pen and saw that there was a different colored gate, I'll be honest, I thought it was a shiny. I thought that was a shiny cow in the completely wrong video game. I had a whole other bit planned about how I was gonna talk about how annoying cows are to farm, and it got distracted because I thought I saw a shiny cow. Okay then. Anyway, I mirrored the pattern finally after getting distracted by 15 other things. I'm thinking it's looking okay. I do want to finish off this balcony situation. Then I think I'll tackle the roof. I want to leave this wall for last, because it's going to be all fancy, and I'm not ready to deal with that. Oh, and the floor also needs to be done at some point, so that's also on the list. I don't know why they chose to make chains this expensive, but it is a little annoying. Eventually I'm gonna want to build up an iron farm, but that's a later project. I also put in a few glass panes here. I wanted to make them gray so that they would stand out a bit less. I should probably be a little bit more worried about entity cramming at this point. This is a distressing amount of cows. I think I just accidentally turned my only rose bush into bone meal, which is not ideal. Surely I have another one in here somewhere. Okay, I do. Never mind, crisis averted. If I just keep enough things stashed away in different places, I'll have more chances to recover if I accidentally misclick something. Alright, this is where I like to put the mural. I have the back wall set up. I have a whole bunch of terracotta and glazed terracotta on me. Now I just have to remember how to place them properly and hope everything goes well. One of the fun things about terracotta is that it has a 2-block center for all the patterns, and this is not built on a 2-block center. So it's a bit of an extra struggle. I've decided that this is gonna be how it looks. Don't ask me what it is, because I can't tell you. Just like pretty shapes, okay? The last thing for this half of the build is that we need to deal with the floor, because it is not pretty at the moment. Alright, it's day 100, I think it's done. It's a little bit difficult to build a library without consistent access to books, and I think that becomes more and more obvious the more I'll show you around this place. But we've got the place where the enchantment table's gonna go. We've got the mural up here. I got the floors all set in. If we crawl our way up here, we can go over here to where there's the balcony and you can look at the mural again. Then we've got the fun passageway, which should... Again, this room is very bare bones. I miss having candles. I feel like this is where someone would like come in and say, "Hi, here's your books." The librarian. Librarian is the word I'm looking for. This is where the librarian would be. Now, I do actually have a librarian in mind. If you could just follow me up here, please. This might take a bit. Just put that there so you can't get out. There we go. You're free. To a certain extent. You're stuck over here, but you're a librarian now. Enjoy. The whole point of this build was to have an enchanting table. I still don't have one, so now that it's day 100 and everything else is all nice and built, we can get ourselves one. That can go there, and we should have level 30. We do! I don't have any of the levels for that, though. But that is a future problem. Thank you all so much for watching. I had a great time recording this video and building all of the fun stuff in it. If you want to see more stuff from me, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye!